Hey there, Taurus, welcome back to my channel. If you do love my videos, please be sure to like and subscribe, and most definitely tell me if the reading resonates with you. Alright, so for tonight's reading, we're going to start out with your central and present issue, and we're going to do a full reading. We've got the Queen of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or Virgo. And this is your central or present issue. So you're dealing with somebody, or you might be feeling this way yourself, that's very aloof, a very intellectual, motherly strength person, possibly a widow, frank, a very frank or real person, and they are having dominion over you. It's causing you sorrow, pain, smart, very smart person though, and they love laws and science, and they're very idealistic. But they may have been scorned by the truth, or very impartial. And with this particular central issue, we also have the Justice card, but this is, you might be a witch if you have some real need for justice, such as a feeling of pain in your heart, or if you see something and you feel discord, positive energy or negative energy. Alright, so any of those feelings whenever you know, like if you feel something physical, whenever you're feeling like you want to, you know, like there should be justice for something, it physically affects you. So for under what's crossing you tonight, we've got the Five of Wands reversed, and this is all about compromise for a solution. You might be feeling, okay, so Wands are fire signs, so this has definitely got to do with the Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and you might have to compromise for a solution. You might be feeling, or they might be feeling, shy, intimidated, suppressed temper. But there's definitely a battle going on. This is like a huge battle. And what also is crossing you is elements and the spirit. So I'm not sure how that could possibly have to do with what you're feeling, but we're going to play it anyway because it might have some significance to you. Alright, so in your distant past, we've got the Devil card reversed. Alright, so the Devil card reversed is all about positive change. A very negative person, something that is holding you back. Very proud of a friend or family member that is able to let things go. Move on. No reoccurring. Oh, it says get over whatever it is that's bothering you. So you might be dealing with the devil. Just really giving you some heck, okay? So right underneath that, for the distant past, we've got under the witch deck, we've got basil, which if you put this in your food, and you put forth, you know, like you're manifesting, basil will help manifest confidence, love, luck, money, protection, prosperity, purification, and warding. Alright, so in your recent past, we've got the Five of Pentacles reversed, which is helping and assisting others who greatly need it. Emotions, dependency, health assistance. Someone to lean on. Alright, so this is your recent past, and you might be a witch if you feel the need to be authentic. And it says here that popularity makes you follow the crowd, but you don't really jive as a follower. So you like original ideas. And for your best outcome, we've got the Knight of Swords, which is air signs, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Be aware of confidence misplaced. All right, so, you know, this Knight of Swords is just going off into battle. He's really confident, but maybe he doesn't really need to be so confident. Sometimes it's good to, you know, be humble. And under the best outcome, it also shows lemon balm will help to, when manifesting, use lemon balm to calm your family and heal reclamation and success. Alrighty, and then we've got under your immediate future, the Six of Pentacles reversed. This is Mars and Taurus. And Mars is very authoritarian. So this is your immediate future, but don't forget it's reversed. So it says make sure to take care of yourself. Your relationship, reverse. Too much taking and not enough giving. All right, so that's your immediate future. And with the Pentacles, you know, that's earth signs. So that's another fellow earth sign that's either taking too much of you, or it could be that you're taking too much from someone else. Ooh, and then it has apparition. An appearance or disappearance of an object. Have you seen an apparition lately, Taurus? Please tell me if you have. That's crazy. All right, factors affecting the situation are the Emperor, or Aries. All right, so this is a wise leader, ready to invest, an investment in passion, which is the cornerstone of a new beginning, requiring hard work. All right, so as I love to say, nothing is worth having if it's not worth working hard for. All right, because you're always going to appreciate what you have so much more if you work for it. All right, and then also underneath the factors affecting the situation, we have sensitivity. So you might be a witch if you are very sensitive. And this is like kind of like an empath type of sensitivity, feeling the environment, heightened, overly active nervous system. Ooh, I've been feeling that lately. Okay, external influences. We've got the Five of Swords reversed. This is a defeat card, but because it's reversed, you may have experienced a torn celestial plane. But now everything is starting to go back to normal. This is definitely a warning card. But it looks like victory, potency, ample preparation, and confidence. But you still may have experienced some of these issues, like unwilling or unnecessary contributions from losing parties. All right. And then along with the external influences, we also have courage. Can be used as to manifest with pepper, basil, chives, horseradish, nettle, and pepper. All right, and I just absolutely love wearing a mask now because I can just go and eat a bunch of horseradish and then put my mask on and not have to worry about the fact that I don't have any mints. Who am I kidding? I always have some Altoids, but you know, let's just say this one day I forgot. I just love that I can, you know, just eat me some horseradish and not have to worry about it. It really does kind of make your eyes water, though. I tried this once. And I couldn't see because my eyes were my eyes were watering so bad. All right, back to the cards here. Final outcome. All right, so for your final outcome, we've got the Seven of Cups reversed. All right, so that is clear thinking. Let go of old ways. Clarity. You can see clarity coming. Dreams begin to manifest. Detoxification. Extreme change. lackadaisical or a health nut. Very little time sober. Alright, well, I know that that's not true for my personal Tauruses, but if you are experiencing this very little time of sober, it is definitely time to detox. Alright, and some of these, look what it has here. It says vervain, okay? I don't know if you can really eat vervain. I think that, okay, so it said, like, in lore, if you are around a vampire, or I think it's a werewolf. I can't remember if it's a vampire or werewolf or both. But it says that if you eat vervain, I think it's a vampire, because the vampire won't be able to eat you. They won't be able to, like, if they get a hold of your blood, they're going to spit it out. It's going to be like, ugh, nasty. So it says here that vervain will help to, like, I seriously didn't even know vervain was a real, actual thing. I thought it was, you know, just as real as a vampire. But turns out that vervain can help with dream cycles, healing, peace, protection, sleep, and fulfilling wishes. Alright, Taurus, so there's your full reading. That was really quick, actually, compared to everyone else tonight has had like a 20-minute reading. So, I got a new phone, and there's no telling how funky my videos are going to turn up this week. Last week, they all turned out sideways. I don't know. I guess I just thought that YouTube would have a button for rotate, and I'm just like, I am not uploading that junk again. Sorry, y'all. Y'all can just love me for who I am. Sideways Stacy. Alright, so let's pull you a couple more cards for solidification. I'm going to pull them from the Oracle deck. Alright, so for your first solidifying card, we've got Anchor Love. That's one that is all about Venus. It says they don't always agree with you, but they guide you to the light. Alright. Ooh, break free, codependency, tension. Alright, so 2020 has left us all with a ton of tension. So I've actually done a little research on the back of these cards for what we can do about these things that are plaguing us, such as tension. So it says stress, anxiety, and overthinking can cause tension. Meditate, stay calm, and watch out, because, you know, this is a slippery slope straight into oppression. Alright, once you get yourself stuck in that monotonous, you know, everyday life, it starts to drag you down. And before you know it, you know, you're sad, you're depressed. It says, be sure to invest in yourself, believing in yourself. Success requires restraint and poise, which is so true, you know. If you really, like, it doesn't matter if you're trying to, start your own business, or if you're working your way up to the top of another business, or if you're just trying to, you know, live a solitude, happy life. You know, restraint and poise is so, so important, because you can't let that animal inside you, just the animal mind, take over. You have to, you know, somewhat, I don't know. I say that, but if you don't let the anger out and you don't let the things that are bothering you come to the surface, it can cause trouble. But just try not to hold it in until you explode, right? If you're feeling the tension, just go ahead and get it off your chest. You can journal, or there's a number of things that you can do that will help you. And the next card we're getting is Manifestation. So, of course, manifestation is, you know, everything that you do is manifesting. And the next card is Fruition, which is the same thing. It's like, manifesting is a little bit more than just fruition, but fruition is what you're thinking. And what you're thinking is going to come to fruition. All right? So anytime that you're struggling, you know, try not to become a negative ninny. I think that's my word for tonight. I think that's my 2020 word. If there's anybody left in 2020 that isn't a negative ninny, I need you to come on my video here and give me some advice, okay? Because I think that we've all just turned into like, like I said before, if you haven't already had a hissy fit and it's 2020, then you're probably about to explode, okay? So just, maybe you're staying alone or you don't really have anyone you can vent to. You can always write it down. And write down what's bothering you, but also write down what you want to manifest, all right? So not only get off what's your chest, off of all that weight off of your chest, write it down. And then, if it's really hurtful and you're afraid someone that you love is going to find it and it's going to hurt them and that's why you didn't tell them, then just burn it. Just burn it. But at least you will have released it, especially if it's something that you need to say, but it's too harsh, too critical, or they can't handle it, then sometimes writing it down can help you find an easier way to say the things that you want to say. So I hate to say it, but only after serious experience have I realized that some of the same words that I could have used prior are now at the forefront of my vocabulary. So yeah, try to find those words before the shit hits the fan, okay? And I can cuss on my videos if I want to, because they're not even paying me, okay? So, if this reading resonates with you, please be sure to like and subscribe, as well as leave me a comment and let me know if this resonates with you, okay? Alrighty, Taurus. 2020 is almost over. Just hold on there just a little bit longer, and I know we're gonna make it through this one in one piece. So I've been doing a little, just a little something at the end of my videos to kind of wrap it up. So basically I'm going to just give you the 411. So I have updated my website, and I still haven't got my Virgo Truth website going, even though I paid for the domain and I have all the time in the world. I still haven't got it up and going, but I did set up my Patreon account. So if you would like to go over to my Patreon account and become a patron, you can patronize me. I mean, you can choose different amounts for the patron. So this is how it works. So if you want to, there's like $1 per month or $5 per month or $20 per month. And then however much you pay is however much that you will get and receive, okay? And basically, I don't have any patrons yet, so I have yet to actually solidify all this, but I definitely am going to offer a free reading to anyone who would like to become a patron right away. You'll get a free reading, as well as, hopefully we'll get us a nice little astrology tarot group going, and we'll have someone to kind of talk to about, I don't know, just how crazy this year has been. I know that the astrologers warned us, but there's just no way we could have been prepared for this. And I remember at the beginning of the year, I was watching the Leo King, and I was just like, what? And I was just like, gosh, that's crazy. I can't believe that, that's where we're at in astrology today. But it turns out that things have gotten a little, I think there were so many planets in retrograde that it really, really affected us more than they normally do, like if it's just one planet in retrograde. But finally, all these planets have started going back direct, and not so much like confused or martial. Mars was retrograde, and so was Mercury, and at the same time as if we could possibly. And I got a ticket that week. I'm telling you, this has just been a terrible year. All right, so So I've never had a ticket in my whole life. 39 years old. I get a bright blue, like teal colored vehicle. Pretty much the color of Tiffany, like this color. It's almost this color, my ride. And I've never had a ticket ever. But now that I drive this bright blue vehicle, the popo is always following me around, chasing me down. And, you know, I'm like driving down the road, la la la, and Stevie Nicks comes on. So, of course, I'm like, players only love you when they're playing. And I'm pretty sure I had my phone in my hand. So it's more like, play. And then I see the cop. And this road that I'm driving down has got like holes all in it. I mean, this whole side of the road is nothing but a bunch of little holes that have been poured concrete over. So it looks kind of like just a disaster. And I'm like, so I swerve over. I always swerve over, but this time there's a car coming in that lane. So I have to gas it to get back over to the other lane. And of course, there's a cop sitting there on the other side of this building that I did not see at all. I looked down and I was going pretty fast. So I don't know how fast I was going, but it was definitely faster than 25, which was the speed limit in that area. So I slammed on the brakes, which I had to slam on the brakes anyway because there's a car coming right at me and I had to get back over into my lane. And then as soon as I get back into my lane, there's a cop right there. And he gave me that look like I just knew he was going to come pull me over. And so sure enough, here he comes. Lights are on. I'm epileptic. It's daytime though, so it's not like super bad. As long as I don't line my head up directly with the mirror where it's flashing directly in my face. So I'm kind of like leaned over a little bit, trying not to be level with the mirror flashing in my face. And, you know, he said that I was going 35 and 25, but then he wrote me the ticket for 41, and that's reckless driving. And I am really been out of shape, so I am just raring to go. I want to go in there and rip them a new one and tell them I'm not paying that crap, and you know that's not going to go over well, but it's not fair. I'm sure that was the person on the other side, because whenever I gassed it to get back in my lane, they gassed it towards me. Like, you know, if you get in somebody else's lane, they're like trying to get an insurance claim on your, as soon as you jump in their lane, they're like, I'm insured. And they're pulling a fried green tomatoes situation, and you're just like, and you jump over back into your lane, and then the police sees you, of course. So I'm almost positive that it was that person that, because I was already back in my lane, and I feel like that was the person that was going 41, not me. And I don't know how why did he tell me it was 35 if it was 41? But anywho, that's just my neighbors firing off guns and fireworks and stuff. No, it's not the 4th of July, it's just the country. So, in the country, you don't have to listen to all the street noise, but you definitely have a lot of folks that like to shoot their guns and, you know, shoot off the fireworks and have a good old time, and I don't really care. I mean, have a good time. Alright, Taurus, I think that I have talked your leg off enough for one night, and I'm pretty sure I got this deck nice and shuffled for my next read. So you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for staying late, and please come back and see me.